5 signs that he may be crazy. Look, I'm not a dating expert, but let me tell you something, ladies. These are some signs you need to look out for when you're dating a guy. If he jokes, well, number one, if he jokes at all, I don't care how funny you think he is, if he jokes about hitting you or if he threatens you in any manner, that's a red flag. He may say something like, "Girl, I'll pop you," or "Girl, shut up before I pop you." Bad sign. Or he may, I don't care if he's smiling, bad sign, run, okay? Because if he's talking about it, there's a good chance that he may actually start getting around to doing it. And you don't want to stick around for that. Number two, if he wants to know where you're at all times, I mean, he wants to know where you were yesterday, he wants to know where you've been today, where you're going today. Is that cologne I smell or anything like that? You know, just like really paranoid stuff. Like if you take 35 minutes to get home from work, and it usually only takes you 25 minutes to get home from work. He's gonna want to know where'd you go, what store did you go to, what did you buy. He's gonna want to look through your bags and see you bought everything. He's gonna want to see the receipt and all this crazy stuff. Run, okay, run. Number three, tries to control you. By this I mean he objects to everything you do. He doesn't like your friends. He doesn't like your hobbies. He doesn't like the way he may even criticize the way you talk or whatever. He doesn't want you to identify yourself with anything or anyone other than him. He wants to completely control you. And this leads to number four, isolation. What a lot of these crazy guys try to do is they try to isolate the woman. They try to separate her from her friends, and they not only complain about her hanging out with her friends, but they actually actively work against their friends. They act in a way to make it almost impossible for the woman to hang out with her friends. And what happens is the friendships get damaged, and she goes weeks and months without really calling anybody. So when something bad does happen, like, I don't know, when he hits her, she doesn't really have anywhere to go. And when he starts to become more and more obsessive, then there's really no family member or friend there to really talk to her and say, hey girl, there's something wrong with this guy. That's one of the reasons why they do that. They want to make sure that the woman is, her whole life is basically him. And I say when that happens, run, run, run. Don't ever let anybody separate you from your friends, because bad things usually happens when that. Number five, when he shows up to your work, your job, he shows up at a restaurant. I mean, to interrogate you, to curse you out, to do anything like that over some minute thing. I mean, some really small thing, like he found a sock and he swears it isn't his, okay? But you know it's his funky ass sock. But he wants to know where this sock came from, and then later on he realizes that, oh yeah, it really was his sock. You know, that's just crazy, you know? Or like I said earlier about the whole 35-minute thing. He wants to know, why does it take you an extra 10 minutes to get home or anything like that? This stuff, I'm not saying if a guy does all this stuff that he will hit a woman, but hey, if he threatens to hit you, or he jokes about hitting you, and he wants to know where you're at all times, and he tries to control you, and he tries to isolate you, and he's always interrogating you, these are bad signs. These are signs that he may eventually start hitting you. So I say if a guy starts doing any of this stuff, run. Run, girl, run. Hey, you guys and girls, tell me what you think about this. Please rate the video. Please comment. Have a good day. Bye.